La Resortera.
Heido, you're already writing. He's getting ahead of us already. We haven't even started. Welcome, everyone, to Pura Vida Perspectives podcast. Today, we're going to be doing an interactive activity with you all. It's the end of the year. If any of you can tell, I'm a type A personality in my professional and goal life. And we're going to be talking about our New Year's goals. I mean, not to make it all cheesy or anything, but I think setting the new year with an intention is always the best.
I just want to say we made it. December 31st of 2025. It's been a rough year, but thank God we are alive. We are healthy. We are recording podcasts. And even though it's been a tough year, we're still here. We made it.
You're still here. So we would like for you all to join us in what we're going to do. So what we're going to do, like I said, you already got a little ahead of me. You didn't listen to the instructions. We're going to be writing down, maybe we can write down 1 or 2 goals in each category.
Okay.
So I like to think of goals in categories too.
Oh, so I'm going to start from scratch because I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
New instructions.
So we can do category 1. Category could be finances.
Okay.
Travel.
Okay.
Family.
Okay.
Business.
Okay.
Home. And professional.
There you go.
And personal.
I like this.
There's a lot of categories.
No, that's okay. I like it.
So what I did this last year. I made my friends get out their giant whiteboard. I invited them to my house. Sometimes I kind of trick them. I don't think they always know what they're getting themselves into.
When they go to your house?
Yeah.
But the good thing is next year, we're going to go back to this episode. Or us are going to go back, watch it again, and say, did I did it?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it. Did I do it?
And we want you to keep yours handy. Take photos of it just in case you lose it throughout the year.
Yep.
And you can come back to it with us next year and we can all look at what we did together.
Exactly.
Over the year. Because you know that year's going to fly by. It always does, right? Wow.
Like I said, December 31st, 2025, already here.
So much has happened in the last year.
Whew, he's being a roller coaster.
It has been a roller coaster. Yeah. I did some travels. Let's
do a quick recap before we do our goals.
Okay.
You traveled a lot this year.
January, I did a Guanacaste. I spoke at a conference. February, I went to Panama. Ended my engagement. Let's see. Then there was my birthday.
Panama.
More Panama.
You open up Panama. You went to Colombia.
I did open up Panama. Went to Colombia. Had a relocation event. Planning
Mike
the next
passed
one
away.
right now. Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, Mike passed away.
Unexpected.
Mm-hmm.
What else? You went to Puerto Viejo after many, many, many years?
Yeah, went to Puerto Viejo. I guess I'm like a lot of my highlights. I'm like travel. Like that's all I worked on my health a lot this year. So like,
you opened up the company for Amazon and all this stuff?
Oh yeah, the courier service.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm saying. Like there's you got to put in like finance, travel, family, business, home,
I never thought about it that way.
Personal, like because I have all these different categories. And so that's why it's good to think. I mean, I definitely feel like I reached some financial goals over the year. Travel, not all of them. Family, business ones for sure. Home,
my year hasn't been the best of all the years. Some tough decisions, some bad business that didn't go the way that I was expected. My wife's health, but like I said, I mean, I'm here. I'm still standing, and that's a good thing.
Exactly. And whenever I hear stories of other people, a lot of times in their story and how they've gotten to where they are, they talk about bad years or things that they had to endure. And, that's just makes you stronger.
I will not say it was a bad year. I will say it was a year of learning, a year to learn, a year to thank God. And me personally, and I don't want anybody to get offended, it got me closer to God in a way that, I have always been grateful, but now I'm kind of understanding more my purpose of what I'm doing here. So that was good.
It's a huge win.
Exactly. And as far as business, stick to what I know. Sometimes people say, you got to put your eggs in different baskets. In my case, all my eggs should be on one basket. I learned that the hard way, but so I would not say it was a bad year. I would say it was a year to learn.
Mm-hmm. Year to learn. Okay.
Yes.
Very nice.
How would you describe your year?
Oh.
Travel year.
I don't like being put on the spot. No, I didn't do as much travel as I'd planned.
So just on a quick word, whatever comes to mind, well, how would you describe your year?
You know what? Maybe just stable.
Stable.
Taking care of myself.
There you go. I like that.
Like I traveled, but I didn't over travel. I didn't do that big Europe trip that I put on my list from last year. You know, I did these little 3-day, 4-day.
And here's something that is gonna be on my goals, but I'm gonna say you rediscover Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was just like settling more into the house, you know, and
it was a year for you, like to get back with you.
Yeah, I'm in a really good routine. Like I like my weekly routine. I like my time at home. I mean, it was just kind of, I worked like, going to the gym, eating really healthy, educating myself on different aspects of those things that I really like. So I'm pretty happy just in my week-to-week routine, to be honest. Like I don't really want to do anything else. And we got the
Pura Vida perspectives. You know, more people is viewing. A lot of people is saying, hey, I saw you on your show, on your podcast. Thank you for this tip. Thank you for that advice. That feels good.
Yeah. I'm always happy when we can help somebody too. So
yes. All right. So first category.
Well, I guess we'll put finances. So if you guys are watching at home, go ahead and put finances. Maybe put down a goal. I guess now I got to think. I should have thought of these ahead of time. All right. Everybody take your time and think about your 2 goals. You know, you can pause this and you can keep writing out.
Right.
We'll write 1 or 2 here for the sake of time, because this does take a while. Like I said, I do invite my friends over, and they don't always know what they're getting themselves into. Like when I invite them over on the premise of food, but then they end up having to decorate my house for Christmas, and sometimes it becomes a whole goal whiteboard situation. I make them sit down in the living room and give them notebooks and pens, and we do this, and that's fun.
It is.
That's friendship. Okay, finances.
Okay, so
I'm like, what were my goals from last year? I'm like, is there anything I can?
So I'm gonna start while you write or think of something. I'm saying smart business, like, and I say this because I learned the hard way this year. I did a couple bad investments last year, so that was a bad business decision that cost me, a few dollars. So I'll say one of my goals is do smart business and avoid debts that are not needed. Like, for example, if I don't need 3 cars in my house, why should I have 3 cars?
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have a debt of owning a car that I don't need. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So those 2 are like the ones I want to mention that comes on top of my mind.
Yeah. I think being debt free is important. The only debt I have is my house.
There you go.
Okay. I would say start investing properly. So actually on my way today, I had a client recommend this book to me called Have It All by Chris Crone or something. Sorry if I'm butchering it, but it's really interesting. So I want to like apply the principles of that book. It talks about investing, but not like the traditional ways that people would maybe do that. Okay. So I would like to maybe get on like more of that path of like compounding interest, things like that. And I would like to add another, let's say like semi-passive income source. I wouldn't say I don't have a truly passive income source, but some of them I have some very minimal effort ones. Okay. So I would like to maybe add on, maybe that could, like I said, that could be another rental car or something. Or apartment.
I want to, one more. Emergency money.
Oh, emergency. That's important.
I'm gonna start putting on a bank account a few extra money in case something comes up at some point. Hopefully I don't need it, but it's there for an emergency.
Totally. I have like every time I get paid, I know you don't have it here, but I think some banks you can make jars for certain things, like back you can.
Mm-hmm.
I have mine like through the U.S. It automatically pulls stuff out and
Okay.
puts it in these separate things, so I
Bank-
don't even have to think about it.
Back San Jose does that.
Yeah,
See?
like I do that, so it's a kind of a forced. Like for example, I had to buy my tickets to go back for Christmas, and I'm like, oh yeah, but I already have been pulling that out for the last every 6
There
months
you
I
go.
go, so I just pull out a certain amount every 6 months, planning for those expenses,
There
or
you go.
like the emergency stuff.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So what's the next?
next one would be travel.
I have one in mind
What is it?
that is my gift of life for myself. Even though Costa Rica did not qualify for the World Cup, I want to go to the
You want to
World
go? When is the World Cup?
Cup. June 13 to July 19.
Okay,
So my plan, and I'll say
Where is
this
it?
out loud,
this year.
in US, Canada, and Mexico.
But where in the U.S. is it?
All over the US. But
Oh.
here's the thing, let me tell you. And I'm only doing one because that's my main travel goal. I'll probably end up going a few times in the States or I don't know where else. But the World Cup, here's my plan. I want to go. My mom lives in Tampa, as you know. So I want to go. The World Cup begins on June 13. So I want to travel from June 8 or 10, and it ends on July 19 until about the 25th of July. I want to be in the U.S. the whole time. Because there are games that are going to be played in Miami, 4 hours from my mom, and there are games that are going to play in Atlanta, 7 hours from my mom. So I can drive either to Miami. If I find a nice game, I can drive to Miami, watch the game, or hang out on the FIFA experience place, where everybody watches the games. I just want to feel the World Cup experience.
Okay, that's
and engage with other people. And then if there's a nice game in Georgia, I'll drive to Georgia. And I have a friend that told me I can stay at his place for the World Cup final that is going to be at MetLife in New York. So that's my travel goal.
I love that. That's awesome. And mine would be I would like to. This is kind of my travel goal for last year, but go to Italy in April because my friend she just had a baby, and
She lives in Italy?
She lives over there now, and she's a really good friend that I had from the States, and we've been friends all these years. So I'd love to go visit her and maybe go check out some other areas while I'm over there. So that would be a goal.
I'm going to add a number 2. Visit the guys we had on the podcast.
Oh yeah, they were gonna be coming.
They're
somewhere.
traveling from Canada all the way to
Are they?
Argentina.
Yeah, we gotta check on them.
They're still in Canada.
Oh, okay.
I spoke with them
We got time then.
at the beginning of November.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Visit travelers.
All right, our next category for all of you at home, so we have finance, travel. Be writing down your travel goals. Pause this if you need to. Family. So write down a family goal. So I guess what goal would you have for your family or relationship with your family? If it's just you, you can still have a family goal.
Well, I do a lot of stuff with my family. So
I don't know, maybe just a goal. I think last year maybe I would like to have more concentrated time with my daughter. But maybe I don't feel like I'm running around so much or I'm distracted when we're doing it could be something small too.
More family trips maybe.
Okay, so maybe like a family trip during your year.
Oh, this one. I like it.
Yeah, that'd be a nice thing. Like to go on a family trip. I'd say like one family trip. And again, I'm probably going to get real intense with this with friends. so this is my very light planning session, but get, for people that are watching.
I have another one
really
for family.
specific.
I want to have more family pictures and videos.
Okay, that's a nice goal.
If we were going out to a party, to a dinner, to whatever, take a picture with my family. Not only me, not only a picture of the plate that I'm eating, but of my family.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pictures and videos.
Perfect. I like that. Okay, next one would be business. So maybe I have business. If you don't have a business, I do have another category that I kind of put as professional. I guess I consider professional life and I have goals for my actual business, but then I have other goals for me as a professional. So if you kind of want to mix this, let's just put this into one category: business/professional. I mean, I need a lot of time. I'm not good at being put on the spot. again, I'm just going to go real simple with this. But if you're at home, I want you to like really take the time and get really specific. So I love writing down goals. I like writing things down because I just do think that it gives so much more power to it. And it's pretty amazing. Oh man, I found this book the other day. Sorry, quick side story while you're writing. I found this book and it was labeled like November, August 2015. So like after my daughter was born. And I had written down my goals in this book.
Okay.
I'll bring it to a podcast episode.
Okay. And you found it?
And I found it. And I pretty much completed everything that was in there.
For real?
You know, so like that's what I'm saying. Like now, 8 years later,
Nice.
they were pretty simple things. It was literally like, I would like to have enough money to go to the grocery store. Like, no, it was like, it was pretty, it was kind of sad actually. I was like, I would like a safer home for me and my daughter. You know, like there was so many things like, you know.
That's nice because even if you say it was simpler or you did it.
Yeah. I mean, I said, I want to be able to go to the grocery store without being obsessed with the prices or feeling like I can just buy what I need to buy to be healthy. That's all I put.
And I'm going to tell a quick story and I'm not even ashamed of it. But I remember when I used to go to do groceries, like my wife will be grabbing something and I'll be with a calculator. Okay, next item. And I'll be with a calculator. Okay. No, not that. Too expensive.
Uh-huh. I remember that
We'll be walking with a calculator to see if we could afford it or not.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's actually the case for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been there.
So, in business.
Still have to be smart now. It's not like I just go to the grocery store and I go crazy buying all the things, but.
Of course. So, grow car rentals Costa Rica and USA. For example, if I did, I'm just going to throw a number, 100 bookings on a month, I want to do 150.
Okay.
130. I just want to be making more bookings month after month compared to the year we're living, which is 2025. This is something I'm struggling with for a couple of years now, and then I got to make a way to make this work. I want to find out how I can get more people to discover car rentals Costa Rica and USA. I tried that with 3-4 different people and 3-4 different specialized marketing people, not being able to do it so far. So I gotta find a way that when people think about renting cars in Costa Rica, they come straight to me. So that's something that I gotta work on. More podcast viewers. Next year's podcast, I want to see more views than the views we had this year.
Yeah, I think it's a good goal too. All right. For me, like I said, I went kind of simple because I will deep dive into this, but we'll just networking, getting out there, making more professional relationships. I think that's good. And
you don't have a problem with that. You're good at networking.
I'm kind of introverted in general, though. I don't usually want to meet new people. So,
but when you do, you're good at it.
Yeah, I'm very good at it. But then afterwards, I'm like, I need to go stare at a wall for a while.
All right. What else you got?
Okay. Well, when I put networking, yeah, that's what I put. Okay. Again, just for the sake of time, I'm sure I have like 1,000. This could be the whole multiple pages. I have so many goals. Oh, you know what? I'd like to be doing 3 of the conferences per year.
Okay.
I would like to have 3 conferences in the next year. So I already have February one.
You already
coming
have
up.
one.
February's coming up. It's pretty booked. And then I would like to do 2 more. I think that would be another really good one.
What else you have?
Okay, now we have home. So goals for your home. I don't really know what I meant by that.
No. Let's do another category.
Like last year, I wanted my dog to be potty trained. Like I don't know things like that. Like so, like my home, I would like to like have a better organized space for in my laundry room. Like,
let's do one more so we can wrap it up. Yeah. And it's gonna be personal stuff.
Yeah, personal.
Yeah,
that was pretty much the last one. For anyone else, I put home, professional, but I know we kind of combine business and professional, and then personal. And the personal one gets pretty long. Oh, and like I have some of mine from last year. Learn calisthenics. I've been taking calisthenics classes every week.
For real?
Yeah. I can do it. I'm working on my handstand. I can do a really good headstand.
Wow.
But I'm working on my handstand.
Okay. So, one of my problems, yeah, I'm not gonna cover it. It is a problem. I get on people business when I'm not even asked to. Like, I give out my opinion when I'm not being asked for my opinion. So I'm gonna try to stop giving out my opinion when people is not even asking for it. Try and that doesn't mean I'm minding other people's business. I'm just like, if you're telling me a problem or a situation that you have, I'm like already thinking ahead, like, hey, and who's that, or why is that, or you should do this and that. You're not asking me for it, so I'm gonna stop giving out my opinion when I'm not being asked for it.
Okay. I think that's really good self-awareness.
Number 2, I'm gonna try to talk not so loud. I'm a loud talker. I'm like always like, people like, why are you yelling? I'm not yelling. That's how I talk. Number 3, I'll let Sarah speak more on the podcast.
That's fine. I think you're doing better with that already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been working on that, definitely.
You've actually done that. You've done already a lot better
Stop atravesando el caballo, como diríamos here in Costa Rica. What's yours?
with that. Okay. So for my personal goals, I want to continue my fitness journey that I've been on. Like I'll go train in the gym like usually 5 days a week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss today, but that's okay. So I've been really taking care of all the foods that I'm eating and what I'm putting into my, those kinds of things that I'm putting into my body. So I've been in a really good flow with that. So I want to continue that and like continue to fine tune and tweak that and just stay on track. I want to relearn Russian. So I used to like be pretty proficient in the language.
For real?
Then I learned Spanish and all. It's like all the Spanish went in, the Russian went out. I would like to go travel there at some point.
Nice. Take me. If you go, take me.
Yeah, I would like to. I mean, I'm working on getting my passport renewed and everything with the embassy here.
You need a visa to go to Russia?
No, I have a Russian passport. I'm technically a citizen. So I'm trying to get my Russian passport renewed here in Costa Rica, which is so far so good.
Cool.
Yeah. So I want to relearn it so I can actually plan a trip and not be totally lost. The last time I went, I could get around. And then I would like to work on waking up a little earlier and going to bed earlier. I mean, I wake up between 6:30 and 7. So if I can get up a little earlier.
I'm doing the opposite. You know what I'm doing right now? I'm going to bed around 10, late 11, and I'm getting up around 8 a.m. I'm trying to get more sleep into my body.
Oh, you're trying to sleep more?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. That's good.
I'm trying to sleep more.
So I usually go to bed between 10 and 11, but then I wake up around 6:37.
I'm trying to sleep more. And that feels good. People are going to say, well, you're so lazy. It's not lazy, man. I feel great throughout the day.
Oh, I like being up earlier.
I used to feel that way. Now I love getting up. Like when my body says, you're ready to get up. Mm-hmm. Like I got up today around 7:40, but my body was like, all right, you're good to get up. Like I'm not setting up any alarms or anything like that. I'm done with alarms. I'm just getting up when my body is like, you're ready to get up.
Cool. I like that.
That's how I'm doing it now.
Well, yeah. Well, that's some of my personal ones. I mean, like I said, I'm definitely going to be diving into these. I would suggest everyone else dives into it. Yes. And if you wanted to take it a step further, what you can do is, like I said, I'll usually write it out. Like I have out, and then you break it down by quarter. I know. So, no, because they have to be realistic. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Get specific in your goals. I was pretty broad in some of mine. Get specific with your goals. And then that's what I did last year.
Sarah's leaving you homework for 2026.
You break it down by quarters. So by quarter 1, like where should you be at in order to be making progress in each of these areas?
Sarah, I barely make my top 10 goals, and you're asking people to make quarter goals.
Well, okay, for example, if I want to go to Italy in April, where's that money going to come from? Just an example. So how much do I need to save up in quarter 1?
Don't ask me to your house to do this board thing and everything. Now I see why people get upset when they come to your house.
I know. It got really intense. If you want to see a picture of the board, I mean.
I saw.
Well, there's this. But then you got to break it down by quarter. So in quarter 1, what do you need to do in quarter 1?
I bet you have a lot of fun doing it with your friends, but they get mad at you too.
Well, they didn't want to come over for the quarterly reviews. I kept sending them Google Calendar invites. I will send them.
Oh my
Google.
God.
I send them Google Calendar invites for the quarterly reviews.
Like you're in a company, man. These are goals that people barely complete like 20-30% out of all the
Well,
goals.
maybe if they were coming to the damn quarterly reviews, they would be doing better. So now they're gonna come over. I'm making them do a book club together with me, and we're reading that book together. That one that says "Have It All" by Chris Crone. So we already have the book. I made progress on it this morning. We were supposed to have our first meeting this week. I don't know when that's happening. I don't think they've opened up the book yet, but we're all doing this.
How many people?
It's just me and my friends Bernard and Mel, and that's it.
3 people.
Just 3 of us, yeah.
And you can get 3 people to come to your quarter reviews for.
They don't want to. I kept sending them Google Calendar invites, but they weren't showing up.
All right, people.
They'd ask me what I wanted for my birthday last year. I'm like,
Calendar.
For the calendar. For you to come to the quarterly review. Like, I don't need anything from you. I just want you to come. For Christmas this year, I said, I don't want anything for Christmas. You do the yearly. Now it's a whole yearly review. And they did agree to do the yearly review.
Before the end of the year?
Let's see. I hope so. That's what they said.
All right. Thank you for joining us on this 2025. It's been a roller coaster. Sarah, I had a blast with you like I always do. One more year of being friends. One more year of being a co-host of Pura Vida Perspective. Thank you for that. Thank you for your advices. Thank you for being there when I was kind of on a tough situation. You and I don't speak like on a daily basis, but when I was going through this tough moment in my life, you were there. So I want to thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, we always get to see each other and catch up,
Yeah.
Briefly. So.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
happy 2026, and we'll see you in February.
Yep. See you in February.
2026.
Now we're taking a little time off. We're gonna have a
Yes.
revamp here. We got some new ideas.
Yes.
We might be sitting in different kinds of chairs.
Yes.
We might be on the floor.
Yes.
We might be, I don't know, on a couch. Who knows?
Exactly. Pura Vida Perspectives 2025 is out until next year. We'll see you again.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Pura Vida.
Esto fue una producción de La Resortera.